Hey guys, Barry here. I just wanted to mention that this video is part of a course that I have on Udemy. If you'd like to support my work and get the full course, please use the link in the description below to get it at a discounted price. Thanks guys, back to the video. Alright guys, we're in another video and I have realized there's one final setup thing that I'd like to create. So let's make a new file in our root directory and we'll call it .prettier rc. There we go, our material icon even recognizes it as a .prettier file. And we are going to type in, we're making this an object with keys, it's basically like JSON actually. And we're going to say false for semi, single quote, true, I will explain why in a second, tab width 2, and trailing comma to ES5. I forgot a comma over there. You separate these all by commas and we're good to go. Why is that giving me errors there? It's fine. So what this basically does is it enables our formatter to know what we should format things to. So I think that, let me just make this a full screen. I think that semicolons are a bit pointless in JavaScript because in general they are just pointless. So I like to make this as minimalist as possible. So in my case here, there's just so many things that I'm going to make this a bit smaller as well actually. I don't like. So if I save here, it should remove all the semicolons. It should change all the double quotes to single quotes. If you have a different preference, you can set this up to how you like, but that just makes the working with it easier. I like tab width to be 2 instead of 4 apart. I think that's a bit big, if you have these extra massive tab widths. I think it's a lot nicer. And then trailing comma, this is also just another rule that I set in place so things are consistent. I think this makes it so that there is no trailing comma at the end of things because it makes it more minimalist. So theoretically, if I save this file, it should fix the tabbing. It should remove all these semicolons. It will change all of these to single quotes. So I'm going to control save, and that has happened. Already our app is a lot more minimalist kind of feeling. I mean, I like to go next level. I could probably set this up in my linter, but I'm a bit lazy because I don't like it to automatically fix this. But in this case, this is an arrow body function. So we have the function and it will do something and then it can return something at the end. But if there's only a return statement in, you can skip the curly braces and just stick it in like this. And if I save, it will reformat, and this means the same thing. Another thing is I like to destructure a lot because I also think it's easier. So this react.fc is just that React that we've imported here. And we can put a comma here and say, I want to import fc from React as well. Then I don't need this React dot anymore. And that works too. So these are just various little weird hacks that I like to do. Now whenever we go into a folder and we hit Control S, it will fix things. I don't think there was anything to fix in this, maybe just a bit of formatting. Here we actually need the semicolons. So the nice thing is Prettier is not going to remove the semicolons from our .css files. Good job, Prettier. I'm very proud. Here I can save this and we'll remove the little redundant extra boilerplate. Can save that, nothing happens there. Save this, it just removes that extra little bit of stuff that we don't need. So I'm going to all my files and I'm saving them so that they no longer have the pointless things that they used to have and they don't need anymore, which is, I think, is quite wonderful. So that's just the thing about how Prettier works. I'm going to, again, if you want to change this, you can change this to whatever configuration you'd like, but I just figured it would be worth showing this to you guys before we move on and actually start coding, because it's better to do it now than later, Anyway, that is me for this episode. I will catch you in the next one when we start actually doing some code. Looking forward to it. Cheers, guys.